Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay Apparel. In this video I'll be teaching you how to cut and sew this particular baby dress. So these are the materials needed for it: your lace, the crepe, and the knit you'll be using. So let's get started. So I folded my fabric into two, the bridal material, and I ruled the starting line. Then I also ruled the length of the half length. So on the shoulder line, which also sticks as our start line, I went ahead to take the round shoulder measurement. The round shoulder measurement I'll be using in this video is 4. So I'll go ahead to come out by 1 for the slope there. So this is the half length, and this is just the front part. Yes, it's just the front part. So it wasn't showing. I went ahead to knot with my biro for you guys to see the line I've rolled. So what I just did there was to roll out the lines for you guys to see. So the shoulder measurement in this video is 6, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then the neck width I'll be using is 2 inches. 2 inches for the front neck depth, width. I'll be using 2 inches for the neck width. So, and I'll go in by 2 inches for the depth of the neck. This is the front neck depth. So 2 inches for the width and 2 inches for the depth. Then I went ahead to take the bust measurement divided by 4. And I had that plus 1.5 inches allowance, and I'll do the same thing for the waist measurement divided by 4, and I gave it 1 inches allowance. So this is all for the front half length. This is all. First I rolled the starting line, and after that I took the length, which is the half length of this dress. After taking the half length, I took the shoulder measurement divided by 2, which is 3, and I took 2 inches for the neck depth, width. Then I went ahead to take the round shoulder measurement. That's just it. So I'll go ahead to cut it out. I'll go ahead to cut out the front piece. So you just cut across those lines carefully. Just watch what I'm doing. If you watch it to this point, it means you've learned something. So I didn't come down at first. So while cutting, I had to give it that shoulder slope. Yes, just by about 1 inch for the shoulder slope. So after cutting out the front piece, I placed it on another fabric on fold to cut out the back piece. So the only difference between the back and the front piece is the zipper allowance. So to get the open back effect we have on the back area of this cloth, I went ahead to mark out the shoulder line, and I came down by 1 inches for the back, and I'll go ahead and cut that. And after that, I'll go ahead to trace the effect we have there. It's like a C-back. If you watch carefully at the video, we have a C-back. So you can go ahead and trace it the way you want, how open you want it to be. So the first line I traced out, I think it wasn't okay for me, so I went ahead to trace it again. So this is like a C-back, what you saw in the video. This is how to achieve it. It's very, very simple. So after I was done, I went ahead to cut two pieces for this, the lining piece and for the lace, which will be used. So I went ahead to cut everything too, including the front piece. I went ahead to cut it by 2. So everything in 2s. So just go ahead and do that. Okay, so here is it. After I was done cutting in 2s, I cut out the lining for both the front and the back, and I also cut out the lace. So let's go ahead to cut out the gather part. So now I'm cutting out as a full flare. So I'll take the round waist measurement of the child divided by 6, and that is how to achieve the round waist. Yes, so I folded the fabric into 2, then into 4. Remember, we are marking on the folded area. The folded part is where you're marking on. So into 6, I had 2 inches, so I had to take 2 inches round. Then I went ahead with the length I wanted. That's the length from the half length to the length of the dress. This is 11 inches. So I went ahead to take 11 inches all the way down after taking the waist circumference. Remember, the part which you're rolling this should be on the folded part. Your fabric should be on fold. That's for the front and the back piece all together, because you're cutting it out together. So after I was done dressing, I went ahead to cut out those parts I had dressed. So carefully watch this and you understand what I'm doing in the video. It's as easy as that. I went ahead to cut it out. So cutting out the flare like this will give the baby an allowance for ease. Like, it won't be too tight after you have pulled out your gathered part. It won't be too tight. It will be free and easy. So after I was done, I opened it up like this, just one part. So this is what you have after cutting it open. This is what you have. So this goes for both the front and the back piece. So you go ahead to cut out your knit. Yes, the volume of knit you want to be using for the gathered part. So I had 2 yards of knit. So I cut it out on different folds and I joined it to achieve a very long strap. So go ahead and do the same thing. So the gathers actually depends on how full you want yours to be. As you can see in the video, I was okay with the outcome. So I went ahead to join them together to have a very long strap. So to the upper part again, we'll be joining it together, right side facing each other. So we'll go ahead to join it together, but first you need to press it first, and this is how you place it, right side facing each other. Yes, so main fabric to main fabric, lining to lining. That is how you'll be joining it. So you go ahead to sew everything down. The same thing you do here is the same thing you'll be doing for the lining. So let me take it to my sewing machine and sew it for you guys to see. So you do the same thing for the lining. So after I was done pressing that down, this is what you have. So you go ahead and press it with your iron. So I went ahead to hold it down for both the lace part and both for the lining. So I'll take it down to my sewing machine and sew it this way. So I kept the lining facing the right side of the fabric to sew across those lines. So after sewing it, okay, so here is the outcome after sewing it. You can see the inside, see what it looks like, very neat. So you go ahead to give it a very good press. So it's very easy. So if you've watched to this part, please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on your notification bell so you get notified each time we drop a video. So this is how you'll be shaping it down. You place it like this, front side facing each other, and take the measurements, and you go ahead and sew it in your machine. So let me do that and get back. So after I was done, this is it. This is exactly what it is looking like right now. After I have taken down the measurement and I've shaped it, this is what I have. So I'll proceed to the gathered parts where I'll be gathering it to the flare I earlier cut. But before then, I'll go ahead to measure around to know the waist measurement I have here. Yes, so okay, it's exactly what I wanted. So the waist measurement for this cloth is 16. So I have 18 here. I have 1 inches for the zipper allowance, and that's just fine. That's just perfect. So here is the full flare I cut out where I'll be placing my net to pleats. Yes, where I'll be gathering my net around. So go ahead and do it, and this is the outcome of it. I hope you'll be giving this a try. If this was helpful, please do well to like, comment and share this video. I'll see you in my next video. This is all for this, and look at the outcome of this outfit. It is giving 100/100. See you. Thanks for watching.